Hey everybody, it's TheCrifix and welcome back to another episode of Flashback Fridays. It's been a while and I'm glad to be back. Today we're playing Diamond Hollow 2. Excuse me, I guess I'm gassy right now. This game is like a collectathon platformer where we can upgrade certain elements of our stuff with the stuff that we collect. That's a really roundabout explanation, but we're going to be hopping into the story mode today. And the story is basically we've been trapped in this Diamond Hollow by a mad professor and we're just trying to escape. So there are 7 chapters in this game. I'm probably not going to play all of them. I'm probably only going to play maybe the first 2 for you guys, but maybe I'll play more in the future. We'll see. So let's hop right into chapter 1 here.
Hey kid, over here to the left. Help me out here.
Who was that? This guy?
Thank you for rescuing me. I'm the Slime Annihilation Gun Apparatus. Call me Sega. You can think of me as a very smart gun. I don't know how you ended up down here, but if we work together, we can get out.
Alright, so we got Sega here, which we can aim and shoot with our mouse button. We can jump with space and move with A and D. So Saga is going to be the thing we're upgrading in this game. So if we hit escape here, we can see there's a big menu here with a lot of different stuff that we can upgrade. So we currently have Saga, which is the prime gun. Choose the steady serum of medium-powered bullets. So not only can we upgrade Saga, we can upgrade Saga's power, speed, critical, and twin. Speed is just fire rate. And then we can also upgrade ourselves. We're actually going to want to upgrade Jump right as soon as we can, because Jump is actually really, really important in this game. And I'll show you guys why later. So there are a bunch of stuff. There's a bunch of stuff in each level that we're attempting to collect in this game. We are attempting to collect 2 things each chapter. So each chapter has 5 red special diamonds. These are all diamonds that we're collecting here. We can collect 5 special red diamonds each chapter. And then we can also collect 3 hearts.
I was built by a professor to help him protect the cave. He tossed me down here when I refused to continue my duty.
All right. So maybe we're helping out Saga here as well as it's helping us. I almost called it a she. I'm not sure why that is.
That auto fire chip you just collected activates my auto fire ability. Press F to enable it.
Okay. It's not. I'll use it for a bit, I guess. It's not a particularly useful thing because I like to try to place my shots a little bit. So I'm just gonna turn it off and try to place my shots properly.
That crystal was a matrix of distortion. You'll find if anything ever happens to you, you'll be able to safely return to that spot. It also fully heals you when you touch it. Think of it as a checkpoint.
All right. So that's kind of those are basically like Saga said there. Those are our checkpoints in the game, and it's very, very nice that they heal you. Although you only get to use each one once. So you'll see now it's red over there. So we can't use that anymore. So even if we get hurt, we're not allowed to use that anymore. So we better be careful about how much damage we take. We do take 1 full heart of damage each time we get hit. So like I said, we gotta be very careful about all this stuff. So we got 61 or 81 crystals right now, or diamonds. Sorry. So I'm gonna upgrade Jump, and we only need to upgrade Jump once for this chapter. But it is very important that we have it. So here is a special gem that we can collect. It's called the Shield Gem. So now we have it, and we're shielded for the duration of the time it's here. And here's our first red gem that we can collect. And that gives us, the reason why these are so good is because it gives us 100 diamonds. So that's really, really incredible. Yeah, so it's giving us a tip to upgrade weapon power. I'm not going to do that right now. I will definitely do that later on in the chapter, though. Because weapon power, I find that the 2 most important things to upgrade are weapon power and, what's it called, and fire rate as well.
Laser sight activated.
So there's our laser sight for Saga here, or Saga. This is incredibly useful, this laser sight, because it's sort of hard to tell your shots sometimes, and this just makes telling your shots way, way, way easier. And I'm doing this room just before I activate the Matrix Distortion Time Crystal, just because this room, I find, is particularly hard sometimes. So I'm just getting it out of the way while I still have full life. Basically, the only reason I'm doing that. So, like I was saying before, the things that we have to collect in this game are those red crystals that you saw me collect in that little secret area there, as well as hearts. So we can collect up to 3 hearts per level, and we can collect up to 5 red crystals, or red diamonds rather, per level. That's another one of the special crystals that we can collect. It just collects all the crystals, or sorry, diamonds rather, on the screen for us. And here is our second red crystal. This one I actually missed in my practice run, and yep, we do have 2 crystals in a row there. So that was something I missed in my practice run, and I unfortunately had to look up later on, but I'm glad to have found it now. And we're actually getting up to the area, well, I mean, soon-ish, we're getting up to the area where our jump is going to finally come in handy. And then maybe we can start upgrading, although we could probably upgrade our stuff now if we wanted. You know what? Let's upgrade some of our stuff now, because the enemies actually have been getting slightly harder, if you guys haven't noticed. So, why don't I upgrade something? I'm going to go character, and then upgrade Sega's power and speed. And I got a few diamonds left, so I'm just going to leave it like that. So now, you'll notice that Sega Fire is actually much faster, it seems like. And will probably do a lot more damage, too. Yeah, back to 3-shotting these enemies. That's pretty nice, actually. I'm glad that we're back to 3-shotting. It is way faster than 4-shotting, obviously. Saves me a bit more time, you know, so I can ramble it for a bit longer. And if you guys have noticed, there's been a lot of, like, secret passages and stuff recently. And, those are some of the things that kind of set this game out, and here's another one.
Be on the lookout for hidden areas carved into the cave by monsters. They like to hoard the treasure. They find in areas that other monsters won't steal them.
I kind of wish the,
Those heart crystals were created by the professor by condensing diamonds into a heated laser. Be on the lookout for them, as they will enhance your vitality.
Man, Sag, I didn't know that you, studied so much.
Be careful, I sense a strong presence ahead.
Oh god. Oh god, I think that may have screwed up the capture for a second, I'm sorry. So if we collect, so each heart we collect is actually worth 1 full heart container, which is so useful. Like, we don't need to, you know, be like, you know, Legend of Zelda and collect 4 heart containers per life, so, yeah. Okay, so we're just continuing to head through this cave here, and here's actually where we needed our jump power-up. So, and actually, that's really convenient that that landed there. So, with our upgraded jump, we can just barely make it into here, and here's our 3rd crystal. So we've only got 2 more crystals to find, and only 2 more heart containers to find. Unfortunately, there is a power-up. Well, not unfortunately. It's good that there's a power-up that lets us do this, but unfortunately, we won't be able to collect all 3 hearts right now. Although, fortunately, we will be able to collect all 5 diamonds, rather. So that's good. And how many? I just checked this. We're at 3. Yeah. I think the last 2 are relatively easy. I can't remember exactly where the 4th one is, but I do remember where the 5th one is. Alright, let's hop in here and get our full life back there. Actually, I think I have an idea of where the 4th one is.
It's no wonder the monsters are drawn to these diamonds. Their power should be able to enhance my abilities.
Thank you, Sega. I already knew what your text was, so I just had to read it. I mean, what am I talking about? I don't read Saga's text. Sega is her own, or its own thing. And there's another heart power up there, so let's grab that. Having 5 hearts is extremely good. It's really hard. I mean, after you get like your first few hearts and upgrade Saga a few times, the game actually gets relatively easy. And here is some more stuff, but unfortunately not the last diamond. We're gonna have to take a look around more for that one. I think this is actually. Oh no, it's not it here. I thought that was it. That looked dangerously like it was it. I'm just on the lookout for like this secret passages, and I kind of wish, although it would be kind of cheatsy, I wish that they gave you a better way to find secret passages earlier in the game. There is a power-up later on that you can get, or a attachment you can get for Sega, that allows you to, instead of shooting, actually look at secret passages instead. And actually, I think we found our last one here. Yeah, there it is. There's the 4th crystal, and now I'm not so worried, because now I know where all the crystals are. And since we got so much money, or so many diamonds rather, why don't we upgrade Sega again? Let's go another power and speed. And maybe let's do like, I'm gonna try this Aegis and maybe some agility. So the Aegis is a shield that slowly regenerates, I believe. Let's see. Increases invulnerability. That's pretty good. Wait, what's a shield? Isn't there a shield? No, I guess not. I thought for some reason there was a shield that we could get. But no matter. We got lots of diamonds here. It's not really that bad we upgrade. And look how fast Sega fires now. It's really, really good. Like at this point, like if you happen to find all of the red diamonds, the game can become a little bit easy. But you know what? I'm not too worried about that. Just a nice fun romp through a fun game I played as a child. That's basically what all this stuff is. It's not meant to be like, let's find some hard games and play them, although I might eventually do that on some other series or something. This is just, this is just have fun and, relax and play some games from your childhood, that's all. We got a new crystal type here, actually, as well, this green crystal. So if you notice, our crystal total here actually increases by 3 each time. And here's our last gem. Or 2, I guess. Here's our last helpful gem that we can get here. Once we pick it up, it does a spray of bullets everywhere and hurts pretty much everything on the screen as long as it's within some kind of range there. So that's really, really good as well. Not nearly as good. Personally, I think the shield power-up is the best power-up, but I might be a little bit biased because I don't like taking damage. And we got a new enemy type here. We got a bird, which is really easy to kill. I think each enemy has the same amount of HP no matter what. So like all the slimes and all the birds, everything have the exact same HP. And I think I see what looks maybe like a boss up there. So I'm gonna upgrade Saga her power and speed again. And now we can't upgrade anything more because we only have 18 gems, but we're gonna shoot really faster and do a lot of damage. So let's just chunk this boss. This boss is particularly easy. I see you found my old useless gun, Silo. Unfortunately, your escape stops here. Mwahaha. Alright, it's actually a little bit tricky here. Let's take down these things. Oh, we can't take down those things. They're invincible. Alright, well, let's just take down this guy then. We can just, like, rush him down then. That was impressive. Don't think that you're ever getting out of this cave, though, my boy. My boy. Alright, and we finished level 1. The first of many. So we got all the heart crystals and diamonds that we possibly could. We're going to have to go back after chapter 3 to actually get the last heart crystal there, but it was out in the open, so it was pretty easy to see. And I think we're going to go on to chapter 2. Maybe we'll just do chapter 2 in this episode. So let's head on into chapter 2. I don't think I've mentioned... Ooh, and this one has even different music. Nice. I don't think I mentioned last time, but the music in this game is, like, really awesome. Or in the last level, rather. But the music is crazy good. It's all like, I mean, I'm a sucker for chiptune music as well, but this music is just crazy good. And thank you for revealing the hidden passage in here, Slime. Only for a few gems, but, a few gems will maybe not get us a long way, but it'll certainly get us a way. Away. Maybe the gems will get us away. Take me away. No. Maybe as part of this Let's Play, I should also sing music from the era that these games are published. I think this game was one of the newer games that was published in this list of, like, I have a list of games here, and actually that's something I've been meaning to talk about. But anyways, I'll talk about it in a second after we get this this boot power up here. This boot. Those are prototype fabrics the professor developed. They will allow you to double jump. Whoa, that's pretty nice. I really like double jumping, and that's actually gonna make maybe the jump upgrade I bought maybe a little bit useless, but it's gonna super help and also maybe hinder me in trying to find all these secret passages in the walls here. As you can see, they're pretty common and they're fairly easy to predict because they have to be in a wall that's actually a big enough size to hold them. But sometimes it's figuring out which side of the wall they're on. And actually, you saw in the last level, they can also be under the floor as well. Alright, so something I was meaning to talk about this series is when I was originally thinking about this series, you guys noticed in the Marduk video I posted a long time ago before I actually took a huge break. I talked about a series where I play more Flash games, and that was actually this series that you guys are seeing right now. That's kind of this series that I've oh my god, that was a lot of damage, holy cow. That was kind of this series that I was trying to think about at the time, and trying to put more of a formation on my thoughts. That was 3 hearts? Holy cow, I'm gonna need to increase my defense a lot. There we go. The Dunning-Kruger effect? What's that achievement? Oh, buy 5 character upgrades, okay. So now hopefully I'll take a little bit less damage, because 3 hearts is a little bit ridiculous here. I don't even want to be taking 3 hearts every time I get hit, because it's basically like I have 2 hearts of that in that way, I guess. So yes, like I was saying, the way I made this series was I had a bunch of episodes planned out that I wanted to do for it, and those really were the only episodes. Like I thought of a bunch of games that I could do episodes for, rather, and those are the only games I actually had in mind. So I'm running a little bit low on the list of games now. I think there's only maybe 3 left that I haven't actually played. and potentially a fourth if I want to do it. So, oh god. So basically, what my thought process was maybe you guys could suggest some Flash games or otherwise some old nostalgic games that you guys had, and I could try them out on the channel. So I've already had one such request, I guess, from one of my friends. So I'm gonna try to play that on the channel later on. So that's at least one more thing for me to do, and then once we're done, once I've used all my ideas rather from Flashback Fridays, there is more stuff that I want to do with Flash games that's not just playing new ones every single week. I'd like to continue playing ones that I've already started. Why do you bother trying to escape? You're so underground you'll never see the light of day again. Well, that's not very nice, Professor. I want to see the light of day all the time, because that would probably make me insane if I didn't. So yeah, even if this series is done, don't worry, I'm probably going to keep trying to upload at least 3 videos a week. That might increase as I get less and less busy or whatever, but so yeah, so I have other ideas for Flash games. So, like, for example, I'm not really worried about sharing this one right now because it'll probably come relatively soon. I do plan to continue playing the Mysterious series of games. I believe there's 3 games in the Mysterious series. That's a really weird thing to say, Mysterious series. So I do plan to keep playing those because they were a very good RPG. Maybe not as good as Marduk and definitely not as long. However, also very, very good anyways. Now, I think that lava we actually do get something for to protect us from it. Oh, hey, look at that. But I'm going to jump in it now. Oh, that's just an insta-kill. All right. So I believe we get a suit later on that allows us to... or a piece of armor or something that allows us to swim in lava. So I guess I'm not going to do that now. I don't think that lava has anything... Wow, I got comboed. I don't think that lava has anything particularly important in it, so we're just going to avoid it for now. And also, I just want to kill these guys while I can. Just please die. Thank you. Getting a lot of gems, but I guess you have to. I guess you have to get a lot. Also, how my statistics have been? I've probably missed a red diamond. I'm not sure if I have or not because I had to look up a walkthrough for the first level, and I didn't look up a walkthrough for this one. So it's very possible I've already missed a red gem. You can see kind of the wheels spinning in my head as I rub my face up against every single wall in this whole game. That's basically how it works to try to find, or that's basically how I do it, to try to find all the collectibles. And actually, yes, there is going to be another heart in this level that I just noticed now. That we're not going to be able to collect until we get a new power-up. So, there's going to be a lot of hearts that we might... Oh, then we're not really down any hearts if we can't collect them in the first place. We have to wait. We'd be down them if we do have the power-up and we actually don't go and collect them. So we have to try to remember to go and collect them after we get the power-ups here. Oh god, get out of here, slime. I started to take 2 damage from their attack stand, so I think I'm going to upgrade my defense one more time. And I'm going to increase maybe like agility and jump, just so I can get some more jump going on. Hopefully, like agility is always nice and jump is always good as well, so you don't have to make double jumps all the time. So all around some good stuff. Is that the heart? Yeah, that is a heart. Yeah, so that's the heart that we're not going to be able to get this level. We're going to have to wait until we get the fire, the resistance to fire, rather. Ah, but here is a heart. And that's probably the second... No, it's the first one. Okay, good. So we didn't miss any hearts yet. It's good, good reassurance that I didn't at least miss any hearts. Although, like I said, I have probably missed some Mr. Red Diamond. Although maybe if you want to be nice and don't make me miss a red diamond, that'd be really cool of you too, game. And this music is so good. I'm probably not going to stop talking about it.
You don't remember how you got down here. Well, when dealing with Professor, that's rarely a reason. There's rarely a reason for anything.
I like the dialogue that, I like the dialogue between our main character here and Saga. I don't know why I keep changing its name. Sega or Saga. I need to pick a name. And I'm gonna be really risky here. Nope. Okay, there's nothing in there. Or I hope there's nothing in there. Otherwise, I'd be real sad, bad dad. Also, I'd be really like it if I had a matrix or a time distortion crystal. Push button, receive diamond. So yeah, the reason why I think this game was released a little bit later than maybe some of the other Flash games is that there are references to other things that were released not recently, but more recently than some Flash games might expect, or more recently than you might expect for some Flash games to be having them kind of in their game. Oh, and there's a red diamond. Is that? Oh yes, we did miss one. I'm not sure where the other one is, but I'm probably not going to bother with it now. I might go look at it off screen or something. Alright, so we're probably about maybe halfway through the level or something here. I'm not quite sure. Like, I'm just trying to judge by the amount of collectibles we've collected. Oh, and there's one of the hearts. So we actually have all the hearts then. And we're just missing 2 diamonds. So maybe we're more than halfway through the level then. I'm not sure. Sorry about that, I was just interrupted there for a quick second, but we're back now, and there hopefully shouldn't be any more interruptions for the rest of the episode. Okay. I am thinking that... Oh no, we already found the... Yeah, we found the harp... the harp power-up in that area, so we're probably not going to find another power-up there yet. But what we might do is find a power-up in the left wall here, because the left wall seems really thick. It seems weird to me that they wouldn't put anything in it, or maybe even in the ceiling here. Like, would they miss an opportunity to put something in the ceiling? I guess they would. They don't want to put everything too close together, so that actually might mean that there's nothing in here. And indeed, I was right. There was nothing in there, so we just got to go all the way back with our platforming skills here. I wonder if I can get these diamonds without actually going down. Yeah, I can, with the double jump thing, of all things. Well, not of all things. That's probably the most likely you'd expect, oh god, to avoid that stuff with. And actually, wow, we've got a lot of hearts now, or it seems like we've got a lot of hearts. 7, is that 7? Yeah, I think that's 7 hearts. Because we started with 3 and we collected 2 each level, so that makes sense to be 6. Or, I just said 7. The silly gun is right, you're only here because you happen to wander into my path, and now you'll die. Down in that cave, like everyone else who has laid eyes on my experiments. Okay. This professor's a serious dude, I guess. Yeah, his music is awesome. It just reminds me so much of like chiptune music that I used to love to listen to. Ooh, there's one of the crystals. How many? Yep. So I'm probably only gonna miss the one. I'll probably find the last one. And who knows? Maybe the second one isn't even one we can collect right now. We might need the steel brick breaker power up or whatever that we needed for the hearts last time. So I'm not even sure. Like this stuff could very well be hiding something, but I doubt it would be in that case. It just at some point it could be, or maybe I just didn't look up at the ceilings enough. I have a habit of like always missing at least one thing in these types of games. Alright, so we got an X Matrix Distortion Crystal here that'll heal us up to full. And I have a feeling like we're getting close to the boss here. And we have a lot of cash, so I might want to increase Sega's speed and damage here. Yeah, that's pretty good. That's pretty fast. And wow, that destroys enemies here in 1? That's crazy. That's like when you upgrade... I think if you upgrade damage... Oh, wait. Never mind. It doesn't anymore. If you upgrade damage twice in the first level, it actually makes Sega instant kill all enemies in the whole area, which is really, really nice.
We're making good progress. Be on the lookout for more extension chips to boost my power. We're going to need all the help we can get the closer to the surface we climb.
Doesn't seem like we're closing much. Doesn't seem like we're climbing much closer to the surface here. But if that's what Sega wants to talk about, then that's what we'll talk about. I feel like there should be something in there, but I guess not. I pretty much checked the whole ceiling there. And wow, we can almost... I wonder if we could actually jump up there if we had high enough jump. I bet we could. Uh-oh. Screwing up the recording all kinds of ways now. Ooh, there's the last one. Awesome. Okay, well, here's also a new gun for Sega. That we might want to use this one. Let's see. So this is a new attachment for Sega.
That spreader chip will augment my ability to create bullets, allowing me to shoot multiple bullets at a time. Press 2 or use Q/E to switch to the spreader gun.
So now we're at the spreader gun, and it's much worse because we have to upgrade the power and speed of this as well. But it does shoot 3 bullets at once, which is pretty nice. And I think I'm actually going to be using this for a little bit, and then we'll use the default when we are at the boss fight, just to get a feel for what the spreader's like, basically. It might be good, who knows? I'd also really like to get that magma suit that allows me to swim in lava. Actually, the other crystal might have been in the other lava that I had to avoid the other time. Very well could be. Did that just do 4 or 3 hearts of damage to me? I think it only did 2, but I could be wrong. And I don't want to test it, so I'm not going to try to get hit again. Ah, we do another Matrix Distortion Crystal up there, so that's really good. And I think I see what looks like our boss fight there, so let's switch back, and I'm going to increase our, probably our Aegis a few times. And then maybe our recovery time? That sounds pretty good. What do we have this time? Oh, we got a bird, which is actually pretty tanky, and it's going to shoot other birds that don't do any damage to us. And also slimes that don't do any damage to us. I think each boss has 3 phases, so I think this is the last phase of the vertibird here. Oh my god, this is a lot of things all of a sudden now. And we got it. Not bad. Not bad at all. Chapter complete. Awesome. Alright, well, we only got 4 of the 5 crystals there, and we only got 2 of the 3 hearts, but we know we can't grab the last one. So I'm going to end off the Flashback Friday for today. If you guys would like to see more Diamond Hollow 2, and if you guys have other Flash games that you guys have played in the past, make sure to let me know in the comments, and I'll definitely consider doing all that stuff. So until then, I hope you guys are having a great day. Peace off, and I'll see you all next time. Bye!